Hi, I'm Samar Hassan, YI Storytelling and Engagement Manager, and today we're going to talk about how you can contact your elected officials. Here at Young Invincibles, we are big fans of voting, and we hope you are too. But voting is just the first step in getting civically engaged. Once you have elected your official, they begin to work for you. You're the boss, so you should hold them accountable and let them know what you really think. But we do know this can be a little intimidating, so we're here to help. In reality, when you do it once or twice, it's not scary at all. So let's get into the basics: who to contact, how to contact them, and what to say. First, who should you contact? Decide what issue you want to address and then find out who is the official in charge of that policy. Interested in the budget for policing, for example, think city council or the mayor. Want to weigh in about a Supreme Court nominee? That would be your US senators. Aren't sure who is in charge? You can do a little research. Check out a resource called Ballotpedia.org, which can help you find your elected officials at every level of government. You can also look to Young Invincibles and other advocacy organizations that may be leading campaigns on issues you care about. And don't forget, the people in Congress and the White House get a lot of attention, but state and local officials control a lot of things you care about in your everyday life. As a bonus, because local officials have fewer constituents, each contact they get means a little bit more. And one last important thing. Make sure you are contacting the elected officials that actually represent you. Contacting other people's elected officials can be counterproductive, as it may allow them to wave off the legitimate opinions of their constituents. Use your zip code to best identify your elected leader. So after you decide on who to contact, you'll want to decide how you will contact them. Most elected officials can be reached through social media, by email or a contact form, over the phone, by physical mail, or by even visiting their offices. There is no right or wrong way to get in touch, but you'll want to think through a few factors. For example, what is going to make the biggest impact? As a general rule, if it's quick and easy for you to do, it's not going to mean as much as something that will take a little more effort. So signing a petition or sending an email is good, but they won't get as much notice as scheduling a meeting or showing up to an event to ask questions. You may also want to think about how to stand out from the hundreds or even thousands of people contacting them. Sometimes creative ideas can get attention, or think about publicizing your efforts through social media or working with reporters even. Once you decide on who and how to contact them, you need to determine what you will say. This may be the easiest part. No elected officials or their staff are expecting you to be a policy expert on the issues. They want to hear your opinion and your story. So, when you contact an elected official, be sure to tell them that you're a constituent and where you live. Then just tell them what you want them to know and why you care. If you have a personal story about the issue, that can be a really significant thing. Try not to exaggerate or speak about things you don't know, but just speak from the heart. As much as the next person in my generation, I hate talking on the phone. But believe me, calling your elected officials is fast and easy. Again, they work for you, so you shouldn't be afraid to tell them what you really think. Follow Young Invincibles on social media and check out our website where you can always find opportunities to take action and speak up. Thanks for watching.